Hey everyone, we're back with some more board game arena gameplay. Starting off today with a quick game of Can't Stop against Gladys. Just normal settings, I think.
Yeah, I don't like the one where you jump over the other player's phone.
Haha, first player.
Rule is can't stop, won't stop.
Yeah, if you like playing snakes and ladders.
It's just a
Do you like playing snakes and ladders?
never play. It's not a popular game in France.
Yeah, because you know why? Because there's no strategy, you're just rolling dice. So if you play Can't Stop, Won't Stop, and you just roll dice, what's the difference? The thrill. Snakes and ladders also has thrill. Hello, Bellmaker.
Okay. Okay. Oh no. It's can't stop, won't stop.
Yeah, it's gonna be a long game if you're playing like that. Oh my, you're kidding.
You didn't stop. Oh, the true, my baby, the true victory.
You're really hoping to roll a double two there.
True victory is 2 and 12. It doesn't matter what the score says. If you play 2 and 12, you go.
Uh-huh. Okay. Okay. That's good enough for a little starting point. Oh, you chicken! Wow, that was unexpected.
Numbers.
Come on, the sevens and the eights. Go.
Fold, 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 fold. One fold. You can have ended now.
Don't do that while I'm rolling, Gladys.
Okay, get out!
You're the one that wants me not to stop.
Okay, we can respect that, I suppose.
Well, I only play Can't Stop on stream like this, so I mean, it's definitely not a game I play for fun.
What do you mean? It's amazing.
I'm a big hater. There are a lot of games that frustrate me out there. Actually, I was thinking, when's the last time I played Catan on stream? It must be at least 2 years ago.
It's when the guy rage quit because you refused his trade or whatever.
She's the one that suggested the game. You suggested playing Can't Stop today. I always let you suggest the game, and you picked Can't Stop out of everything.
What's your point?
Go on, keep rolling.
What's your point?
You're not stopping, right? Bark, 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 bark.
Still can't stop, won't stop.
Well, it is. It's not won't stop, it's will stop for you. One more eight. Oh, God's sake.
Yes.
This is the problem. Now it's the onus is on me to get to 3 columns, because you're just not going to get any columns.
Oh, you have no faith in me. Yes. We believe in the 6. We believe in the 6. 10, apparently we believe in.
Mm-hmm.
The 9.
Believe in all 3 of them.
No, go. All right, let's go.
That's how you meant to win, right? The 2s and the 12s? Where are your 2s then? But you can always come, you could win in one turn. It's just statistically unlikely to happen. Nick.
What swearing on stream?
People don't understand French, it's fine.
Is Bob there?
Not yet, I don't think. 6 and 8, one more 8, come on.
Fall, 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 fall. Come on, get out. Yes, juice it. Oh, sexy, sexy. I roll high numbers then. Taking 6 is not very smart. At the same time. See with high number. Ay, 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 ay.
Yep.
This is rigged.
Just one more 2 to end this madness.
Oh my god! Oh, Asif! Oh, this is big. You should run again to get the 10.
Not fun when you're actually not trying to play, though. I might as well just be playing a bot.
I am trying. You just
Where are your markers, Gladys?
You're not trying to play the custom monster. That's the real strategy here. Yeah, I said it. You know how we play.
We.
Yeah.
I'll buy you snakes and ladders for your birthday.
I really don't want. I'll reject the gift.
Not bad. First player with marketing sponsors against 1500, which equals 330 elo. Pretty happy anyway. Then we just deny the better card here. And actually, High Worker Resource is probably the best combo for it. This map is just nice with the reward for last worker, as well as the clever bonus. And then it works well with marketing assos. So don't mind at all. Our opponent started with X token assos, which is fair enough, I guess. And they got snapping cards from their original hand. Unfortunately for us, we don't have a Sos prior, so as much as we want to start with the Sea Animal University, probably not going to happen. But RAS is nice. Is possible if we get a university. I mean, it makes the orcas just worth keeping. We can start with the university and build the small aquarium over here, over the money. Jungle also worth keeping, I think. And then... I mean, America's in a project in Galapagos. I see the Wombat as well. Muskox has some good release potential in its double project as well. Aquatic Park and Naturalist. So ideal world, we're starting with Sea Animal University, but also it's probably just not going to happen round 1. This dude's already expensive. Like, Muskox has some great release upside. I don't really want to play it just for the project tags, though. All my baby publications. Okay, next question. Do we just trade Orcas here immediately to get the federal grants? Don't mind it. It actually makes playing the RAS a lot easier. Right, because now we can build our aquarium anywhere and still be able to afford it. So I kind of like this, as much as the reputation is good. It also just denies a good sponsor from the opponent. And we get to see what they do with it. They might just do sponsors first, so they can use their X token assos. Also, herbivore management plan. If they take that, though, we just get publications in range to draw up. Yeah, dream scenario would be 2 sea animals round 1. It's possible if they don't block the uni. Please take that management plan. And please don't wave away the publications. Pretty bad news anyway if they're starting with aquarium, because that means... Oh my god, you're joking. You're a monster. Okay, so then we get to decide. We can place it pretty much anywhere. We still might go close to the university, but just draw a random card. Okay, not bad. Now if they do block us on 2, we have pretty good ideas of going for 5. And they might even just take Herbivore University, because they did take the management plan. No, never mind. They get a Hawkfish, so we can just start with hand size, I guess. Still play the RAS and get a partner zoo, like America's partner zoo or something. Maybe do cards first and see what we get. Well, okay. Definitely seems like they don't have a sponsor, so they're just gonna break 5. Otherwise, they'd just play their sponsor. Unless they have something like a sea turtle tank and they need the positioning of the kiosk there to place the sea turtle tank. Definitely a possibility, but I'd say less likely. Just play the RAS and see what they do. If they don't play a sponsor, we can just X back something and use our worker. Kind of what we expected. X build, grab Americas probably. Interesting, they have another one. Tambaki. So I guess now the question is, do they go for 5 or just for 2? Pretty happy to just do cards. I'm wondering if they'll snap this sea turtle, because that gives them an America's tag and a 4th sea animal. It is triple project. Not bad. Can definitely see him snapping the sea turtle. Let's get rid of 2 cards in hand. Think we're just happy enough causing the break. Potential release project this round, though we don't have the money. Can trade engineer with something from the display. I imagine that it's going to support it at 2. Okay. Wouldn't mind a penguin pool, but don't have the rep at the moment. I guess we can just break 5 or something. Maybe grab Asia Partner Zoo. Okay, I mean, they are just going for 5. Can't even afford the cowfish. Oh, and upgrading sponsors is scary. Let's break 5. Asia Partner Zoo. Actually 1 money short of playing the macaque. So it'd be even, well, Expert and Herbies. Could just trade for that as well. Okay, I considered the possibility of them breaking it. I don't think it's that bad for us. I guess the question is, do they have 5 sea animals? I don't think it's really that bad for us at all. Now we might just look at doing 2. You can still grab Asia Partners who get animals upgraded probably. And then build a large aquarium. Play the cowfish, get the worker back. Save macaque for later, because we're definitely going to be behind in appeal and CP. If they support an early Sea Animals 5, which it looks like they're doing. I wonder if they need this. Yeah, they probably need the sea anemone. Still going to be a good start for them. Oh, Christ. Okay, we can trade for this. Don't have to do it this move. Can do it. But it means breaking. Oh, that's quite bad. They spend an X and play both, do 2 animals, play, take snapping for Amazon House. I mean, that position looks okay. 2 sides for uni. Maybe facing down is it's not better. This is more compact, but then it's just longer to get these rewards. You can probably take 2 size. Then 3 size doesn't fit anywhere for the macaque, so I don't really like it. Still does not. Yeah, we're like actually just 1 turn short of getting it. Because we can boost down sponsors and do the project next move, but it's not fast enough. So we might just have to spend next to snap up Amazon House. Think it is that important. They already have sponsors upgraded. They already have the Americas tag. We should still have time. Yeah, because they have to do project, get build out of the way, then break. I guess they could take 2 sides and get an X token. Yeah, we got Amazon space up here. So that's fine. We need that coming in later. Okay, they do take snapping, so they can't break away our worker. They probably weren't even thinking about it really because we don't have a worker showing. But snapping probably for the expert and herbies, I guess. Or geologist also good. We could potentially get the adapt on 5. Although aquatic park doesn't look terrible. Guess the kind of nice advantage we have is 2 partner zoos already, so we're well ahead on upgrades. But they're a decent amount ahead in points. So I guess we have a very nice double pill for later. I think we do want 2 size bonus, just get sponsors upgraded. I mean, we get all of our upgrades this turn. We get second uni 5 rep and 2 CP, so we can upgrade everything we want. Could also consider 2 CP worker just to make it easier to get the 4th worker bonus at 8. Then we'd be looking at upgrading something like sponsors and cards only. Expert in Herbies. They don't have enough to build because they can't reach that 5 money. Let's see what they do. We definitely want 2 sides. We can just play the platypus from range. It should be actually a bit annoying for them. Definitely sponsors. Definitely cards with the extra rep we're getting. Yeah, and then big question, the extra worker or not. Maybe just not. Let's get a SOS upgraded, some donations. Yeah, look at the point difference though. They can't even break next move, so are they going to snap up? Okay, they actually do take the platypus. Let's put a Cobra in range. Alright. This does let them fully build now. They have to get the 5 money. Don't hate the idea of Xing back build right now. And then doing something like spending an X to play the Dusky Leaf. Because we can release that with Jungle. Just clever cards out of the way, just break. Could break while playing. No, we can't play Penguin Pool. Penguin Pool can probably go. We now 2 sides like this. Amazon House fits nicely up here for the next round. Which, if they decide to break this move, the next round could just be next turn for us. This also gets rid of the Cobra. Even though it's probably a bit better for us. I assume that snap up Geologist. If it's still there. Okay, so we can just play Amazon House next move. Okay, it disappears. They also can't fit the shark, so the shark is okay for us. It's an America's tag, so they'll be a bit annoyed by that. The octopus looks good for them. Let's break while doing it. They have a bit of a money advantage. Get rid of Penguin Pool. Play. Yeah, I like that. I'm pretty sure we just take Adapt here, because we can definitely do better than one of those. Can we? Architectural maxed out at 2. Naturals is not going to be that good. Small animal is, I don't think, going to be that good at all. Specialized species. We're about to release a primate, so it doesn't seem good either. I can't believe we actually just missed on all 3 of them. They're actually just all going to be worse. I don't think naturalist is very viable. We just need too much building. At least aquatic, we have it's going to be at least 2 with the macaque. Maybe not. Definitely not. I think if we have another go at Adapt 3, would do pretty well. Also bad news, because it means the opponent most likely has decent endgames. But okay, it's not a terrible position to be in. They've kind of stalled on Americas. We have to decide really if we want the Joker Tile or the 10 money. The 10 money, I think if we just keep breaking, not that important. The Joker Tile, we're just so far behind on Americas though. We also have the option of getting a last worker this turn with using higher SOs, but we don't really need to use it. If we took, no, I don't think we can take worker reward. I'm saying if we did take it, we could easily just get 2 reputation as well. Could let us get the elephant, but I don't think we want workers reward. I think we'd rather just snapping. Bah. Also expensive things like an elephant here. I think we just want the shark to eat the elephant. We can actually just play the shark next move, so let's snap up the shark and take the Joker Tile, because they also might want the Joker Tile for 4 Herbies, although I expect they're just going to do 2 Herbivores this move. Yeah, can't do anything. Shark to eat elephant looks good though. Depending on what they do, we could even build a 3 size for the macaque for next round. I guess they could cause the break, but I kind of want the reputation. I guess even if we eat it, it goes into their hand, but they don't have a partner zoo, so it's a little bit expensive. I guess, hello, Bob. Oh, right, we knew they had that. Oh, they're just going to dig it into their hands. Yeah. Bad tracking. They only had 2 cards. I should have really known that. They hit a hippo, which is great on this map because they don't need to commit a partner zoo to play it. Well, they take 2 size reward, so yeah, makes sense. A bit annoying. Also like to, I don't know. No, we don't need to build a 4 size here. That means we just have to build a 3 size for this and a 3 size for this. Don't have to play the macaque, I guess, but pretty nice to pilfer here. Yeah, okay, that just makes more sense. And 2 sides there over the wrap. Hello, other Bob. Oh, both the Bobs are here. Thank you. This game's a bit in the balance. Yeah, our main problem is no clear path to a next project at the moment. I mean, I guess we could do Herbivores 2, but it doesn't sound that appealing to me. I guess their main problem is, I don't know, what is their main problem? Nothing. They have Herbies 4. Their main problem, well, our main advantage is we're ahead in upgrades. We also do have 4 Americas tags. I'd say we're not in a winning position at the moment. Just wondering if we just pilfer this turn. Might make more sense than playing. We can just save the shark for a better shark attack. And it also means we save extra shift, which could be useful with our higher worker assaults, actually. Single pilfer's okay. But yeah, they're not really that broke. And they have... What is that? Actually, what is that 4 size about? That's interesting, because we know they have a hippo and an elephant, and then presumably a 4 size animal that we don't know about. Wow, everything here looks decent. Field research and medical could be an okay combo, but I don't really want to grab a 3rd university. Zoo school looks good by... It's like a default. Thank you, Giovanni. Have to remember they have a hippo. Also looks like they're gonna map fill, and our endgames are just not that good. See what random card we get first. Please snap Gorilla. Just possible that we take Herbivore University. I think we just really need to draw from the deck here as well. Get something. Okay, those are actually decent. Like, that is our 5 Americas. Migration, very decent. Allows Gorilla to be playable. We can just play it while breaking, which I think we want to continue to do now. Even Taipans are pretty good at 2 size animal. I definitely want to keep that. I don't think we care about the reindeer. I'm not even sure we care about the bison, because the Rhea just gives us our last tag that we need. We might just discard the bison. I know, though, it's double project, and it's cheap. Yeah, the other problem is building enclosures for these. We need to build like a 5 size and a 3 size. I'm not sure we have time for both of those things. Oh, hang on. We have another project as... Oh, hang on. We are safe. We got migration. We can just do macaque release and get the 3 size back. Oh, Rhino is terrible news. That's really bad news because that's their 4th Herbie and they have 4 Australia. Still have to keep breaking while doing this. I think breaks just in general are going to be good for us. They do their project, we do our project. We can even spend... I think we take worker and just get like 3rd partner zoo here. Spend 1x token. Yeah, I was pretty confident they were going to do 4 Herbies. I guess they could have done Australia to knock it off. Maybe if they'd been paying attention, that would have been pretty painful. And they actually take worker here, so they're okay. They're just ready to do a 2nd project. Yeah, and then the next question is, are we actually... Architectural is so painful, though, without this water spot being touched. I think we just have to bank on getting 1 more water tag. And then are we actually taking worker? Because we could also just equally grab clever. Spend our 3x's on grabbing a partner zoo. We could make it Australia partner zoo to play the Taipan and the Rio. Although we probably want to play the Shark as well. I kind of like the idea of getting clever here. It's going to be a short round. I guess it doesn't have to be, but... Hang on. Let's be smart about it. Okay, that's much better. That's much better. Get cards, then build out of the way. Hit him with a Venom. So we just use the power of higher worker as Sos. Just the 3rd partner, so you got us another worker, then we can spend that additional worker we got as 2 action of strength. So I only need to spend 1x token there. And it should be a good time to Venom. We just get to play our 2 animals, play Venom and Shark Attack, eat the Tortoise, and then break while playing Field Research. Although that could be a good reason to play the Rhea, because it gets us an extra card. Shark is definitely getting played. It gives us extra shift, but no, that's fine. We got another worker from 3rd partner zoo. This like doesn't matter. I think we do play the Rhea, and then we can also start off next round with our Venom. We just break while playing Field Research. And we could drop the medical while playing Field Research. Yeah, Cayman we don't care about. Anyway, actually, it doesn't look too bad. They're probably going to spend some extra to do that project here. They do their 4 Australia project, and then they still have an elephant coming in. It's just the ordering. I don't think I could have done it that way, though. Because I needed the extra worker from the partner zoo, and I didn't want to take worker reward from... I wanted to take clever reward, which is why I did it that way. Oh, Christ. Expert on Australia. Okay, that's not that easy for them to play, because they probably want to do 4 Australia next. But it's very good for them. Wow, okay. We'll take that, because we're just always looking for more sponsors to play while breaking. In fact, yeah, we actually need to start off the round with the break, because we don't have enough money to play Tortoise or Taipan. They're acting like they have a meerkat den. Well, we are going to get 2 of these cards. Have to definitely deny the... Well, hang on. It's a good firefish. Do you have ideas of playing that? We need to break first, though. But it would be good to eat the kangaroo with the shark attack, but I don't think we can do that. Definitely have to deny it here. Then we just work closer to the institutes. Get closer. Yeah, we got to start off with the break action, so let's just get cards and then build out of the way. This will give us enough money, yes. Cayman goes, field research, some good points. We can even maybe set up a ×2 for next round. Assuming we have a next round. Would I even mind if they... It's just so good for them to play, I guess. I mean, they both are. It's actually kind of annoying. Okay, Taipan, Galapagos, 5 Americas. Oh, we get the ×2 immediately. We spend an X. Okay, this is actually kind of nice. They could break it away, but I would not mind that. Yeah, there is the elephant. I don't think I would mind it. The problem is still just endgames. I guess. I mean, we have one endgame showing they have probably a good endgame with the elephant. I'm actually surprised they dug that away. I guess our kind of advantage is being able to get last partners who keep donating and last worker, which they cannot get. Oh, for sure. If they started with Meerkat, then yes, completely over. And also maybe they just took habitat. I think they just took habitat diversity, so they even have an even better project coming in than what we thought. Okay, good Galapagos though. ×2 are so... if only we had money to... I guess we can... Yeah, we can take money reward. We only have one project to do though. Just never playing the kangaroo. I don't think. Actually, we got to be really close to ending. Yeah, they probably should break, but do we actually just end in 1? If we get something like 5 CP projects, 91, we just end in 1 move. That should definitely be winning. We get last worker, 2 rep, and partner zoo. Surely it's enough. I don't think we bother delaying. It's a pretty good second last action. If we play the Firefish and the Water Dragon, we get to eat the Manta Ray. We get the extra water tag. So this is 3. This is 6. This is 10. It's basically an 11-point action. But we can probably assume that whatever they do is going to be better than that. They're just going to play animals. Yeah, so we shouldn't bother. Let's get these out of the way in case a Sun Bear appears. I mean, I guess I could have a Sun Bear. Can't do too much about that. Yeah, true. I'm not sure they still have the hippo. We know they definitely have the Malayan taper, and that could dig into something like a sun bear, so I don't think it's worth the risk. We just end in one. Hopefully it's enough. If they don't have a sun bear, it should definitely be enough. And okay, with the bird breeding, we actually do have another project, so... Oh, but we don't have it ×2 anymore, so it's irrelevant. Yeah, America's worker. Should be thinking about International Zoo. We haven't seen it, so it's actually kind of likely they have it, and this would block them on Europe. And we spend that to get 2 rep as well. Donate 105, fingers crossed. We have 1 and 1, so we're finishing on 111. Okay, that's great news for us. Yeah, that's really nice. They had conservation and research. Okay. So even if they had another action with those endgames, they wouldn't have been getting close. We get a +2 for that. It's actually only 26 turns. Yeah, 6 breaks. I'm actually a bit surprised we didn't cause the break more. That is a lot of writing. Maybe. Thing is, we know in hindsight they didn't take Australia 4. They took habitats and they didn't have it. I think they probably should have taken Australia. And releasing them, yeah, not being able to release the macaque would definitely slow us down. I think the main turning point was that cards action in the mid game to get the rear at least. We needed that America's tag for number 5. Do I play Clans of Caledonia? I have not. I know it's a pretty old game, and I've seen it on BGA many times, but yeah, I've never tried it out. Actually, I find it's kind of the opposite, Robert. I find a lot of the lower rated players like to take something that can't be leached off of. So I would not have been surprised at all to see Australia. Hello, Bob. No white recycles is fine. Best card here is Propaganda Center, but there's basically nothing else to suggest that yellow is going to be good. But the thing is, there's duplicates of every other card here, so it doesn't hurt. Recycling plant, probably not too bad, because it's, yeah, not going to get built. Neither is a financial center for us, so tricky. Pretty much have to deny the white, otherwise Bob's going to get a nuclear plant built, unless we deny the nuclear plant, which doesn't do much for us. We have to consider, do we want wind turbines into like the airborne lab start? Because I imagine Bob is going to... Okay, I'm surprised by that. I thought for sure he's going to take an airborne lab. Probably don't mind taking Bermuda Triangle here. And I think we just transitioned to a black-blue build. I expect he's going to take... I am really surprised. I think he's going the wrong direction. I think we just go full-on black-blue now. Get a nuclear plant built next round. Could even get Research Center built this round, although it doesn't do a lot for us. Definitely wind turbines. Yeah, maybe we just take Zeppelin, build that. Build wind turbines, build Zeppelin. Also, just discard wind turbines, build Zeppelin anyway, and start putting the white on nuclear plant probably makes more sense. Although we could just build wind turbines and discard this anyway, and it probably doesn't hurt at all. Yeah, let's just build it to tie up black production, because I don't know what he's doing. Is he going to build a recycling plant? Is he going to build wind turbines? Is he going to build recycling plant and discard wind turbines? I have no idea. So we just tie him for black. Just get nuclear plant built next round and win black production for the rest of the game, pretty much. 2017 was Clans. But see, I started playing board games in like 2019, roughly. Like the modern era board games. I mean, like playing them consistently, so it feels old to me. Okay, there are some good cards here. We do need at least one white to build the nuclear plant. And considering Bob wants to build a recycling plant, it's probably reasonably high priority. Lunar-based solar cannon, treasure, all other decent cards here. Lunar-based probably the most important to get, but also treasure's really good. Some production. I know those are both super old games. I don't think Candyland has anywhere near as much popularity as it does here in the US. But I had just had not heard of Candyland growing up as a kid. But Puerto Rico, I know, is a bit more recent. Okay, I think we actually made the right choice taking white. Let's take Atlantis. There's some really good cards here. Teleportation, Alexander's Tomb. Even double Propaganda Center is a really good combo, but we don't really need the yellow, but it's also a museum. I think Alexander's Tomb just... Yeah, because he's most likely going to deny the blue card from us. And Lunar Base looks good here. We managed to put our green cube last round, so it kind of worked out nicely, so we don't actually need that for nuclear plant. We are set to go. I think he really needs to get the propaganda center here, otherwise I think Bob is a little bit cooked. Maybe transmutation works fine as well, but the propaganda center seems decent. Then also teleportation coming back would be nice, so would museum. We get one of those. Do we start taking yellow to build a propaganda center, or do we just take the solar cannon? We need so much yellow though. I don't think it's responsible to take a solar cannon. I think he has to sort of transition into going like yellow financiers, so I actually don't know what his plan is. Really don't know where he goes from here. Maybe he takes the offshore oil rig from the other hand. We're just very happy with the teleportation, I think. And then he has to take a white from this hand if he wants to build the oil rig. But it's not that good. I guess it would let him build the icebreaker. No, he doesn't go for it. Let's take another yellow. Double Propaganda Center is going to give us all the yellow production we need. Okay, discard for sure. Build for sure. Discard, discard. Build, build, build. Yeah, it looks good. We got some nice flat point cards, even if Bob starts. Yeah, he's just going to continue to sort of deny us generals, but we're not scoring based on generals, so it doesn't really hurt us. And he does go for the transmutation, but can't get it built, which means we also win green bonus this round. Which I mean might as well be a general. Teleportation's first priority. Call me crazy, but Secret Labs seems like the, well, Juggernaut. There's not good cards for him. Secret Lab, though. Maybe also a blue so we can actually get Bermuda Triangle built. I don't know, it gives us the production we need to finish teleportation, but highly unlikely we produce enough yellow to make it happen. Maybe Juggernaut is just the scariest card here, and it could be good for us too. See, I don't like the Roswell pick. I think if anything, I'm more interested in just the flat point cards, which I'll take another one of them. Think we do take the blue. We actually kind of need more blue production. Anyway, we're gonna get a yellow back here, which we'll put on propaganda. We could build an espionage agency, actually. Maybe take 2 yellows from this hand. Yeah, we're gonna get 2 yellows anyway. I don't think any financier multiplier is gonna be good at all for him. Well, our gold production in the last round should be fairly decent. Now we have to take a white here for the Juggernaut. And then we need to take another yellow. And I think everything works out nicely. Yeah, I think we get Juggernaut and Espionage built this round. And then we should get Ancient Astronauts built at the end of this round. And that'll give us Crystallium to build the Propaganda Center before next production. So this looks really good. Discard, 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 discard. Build Juggernaut, build Espionage, 5 black, 2 white, 1 Crystallium, yes, yes, yes. 1 yellow production, yes. It's a pretty good one, Tony. You're gonna have to go back and watch it. Night. Okay, it's going to be a lot of yellow production. It's not really going into any point cards. I mean, he just has some flat points, but it's just worse flat points than what we have. No, it's actually a pretty good game. I think they were definitely ahead early and they kind of misplayed it. Because I'm not spoiling the result because it's already written up here. Teleportation's first priority. Six blue production's the magic number. Also makes us win blue production. Yeah, there's just no points coming in. We already have enough flat points to win. We have enough production to build everything quite easily. And anything else we get is just icing on the cake. Like Polar Base should be fairly easy for us to build. And it's just... not that good, but it's just easy for us to build. All these green cards are not. We're already using up all of our green production. Wait, do we have any green cards? No. Probably just need to take some yellow discards to make it easier to build everything. It is. This is my second favorite game of all time. This was my first favorite game of all time before I discovered Ark Nova. Take the other yellow. Take another yellow. Don't think it really matters. We can look to get a submarine and build that for, I don't know, for 2 points, really. That is what it gives, 2 points. Don't really need the production. Well, we need one more production, so I guess a tank division does the same thing. Yeah, in fact, tank division is much easier to build, but we are going to get one of those back. So maybe we can be a little bit more daring and try to build a supercomputer. Which should still be possible. Well, we're about to go into scoring, but this is pretty much a guaranteed win. Should unless I just misclick and don't put any of my production down, it's a win. I guess you could also question, can we build security instead of supercomputer? We don't actually have that much crystallium, so I think the answer is no. Yeah, without actually looking at it, I think this is perfect production to finish everything. Come on, Cal, that's not very nice. Ark was your favorite game until you discovered me? Wow. We actually do have... I just played too much. I know we have perfect production to finish everything. Oh, we even produce even more blue. I forgot about Polar Base. He's gonna pull together not a bad score. So it's gonna be closer than I thought. $76.59. Yeah, if we... I probably should have tried a bit harder to build security, because any general multiplier is 17 points compared to a supercomputer, which is 4 points. Probably would have made more sense to build it. Oh well, it's fine. The game was not in any danger anyway. Yeah, really weird start. It was actually just kind of fortunate for us that there just wasn't a lot of white in the second round, although I think Bob would have had a better game if he went for black-blue straight away instead of the yellow in round 1. Yeah, exactly. It's a classic engine builder. The things I build here help me produce stuff later on, and eventually I build these point-scoring cards. Where is there? Exactly. If you've read the reviews of Ark Nova, you would know it's an engine builder. Oh, I was super rude. I did not even wish them luck. Do you ever feel like guilty when you close the chat window? Because then it comes up and says, sorry, I'm like this, has left the chat. So it's like I've read it but ignored it. But if I just minimize it, it doesn't show up. So it's like, well, I guess I just didn't read it. Does anyone else feel guilty when they do that? Ah, no, no, no. Well, true. I'm definitely not going to type something now. But they did say it at the start of the game. Did I just see Cow in second place on the ladder? Wow. Okay, well, this is a pretty straightforward start. Let's just have a quick rating check. 250. Very clear total start. Very good animal. Perfect resources for it. I think we just go classic mountain water. Go for the macaw. Get some trees going next to this water. Where we just got it. We even played the Galapagos without Americas either. Just wait till you see the Meerkat Den. You don't even need Reputation to play this. Wild game. These are part of the base game, Bellmaker. It's just you can either play with the spirit animals on or off. They're just like super powerful animals that give you ongoing benefits. Like this guy gives us 2 points for every single water token that we place. And we just got the ducks, so that's pretty much game over. I'm not even exaggerating when I say that. That's pretty much game over. I think we'll be able to accelerate that into a pretty clean win. Can finish the mountain later, just get the building down. They do have the lion, which is a good animal as well, but it's just not really gonna be close when we have this combo. Then we can decide the ladybug's decent for them. They probably want it, but I think also the hare is a decent animal. We already have a building as well. We're gonna have another building here. So I think the hare just works out better for us. Green, green, green. Yeah, Gladys is probably a top 10 player in the world at It's a Wonderful World. Although she never plays competitively to test it out. So you can trust what she's saying in the chat sometimes. Gonna get yelled at. And all the water we're getting. Honestly, I think she's probably played Ark Nova 2 or 3 times in her life, I think with just the amount of stuff she's heard me talking about it, she would probably do decently as well. She might even be better than you, Tony. No green's a bit sad for the hair, but I mean, we can't really complain. We're getting rocks and water. Let's finish the turtle pattern before something disastrous happens. And we can also probably just make another building here, I guess. This plays around the P-foul pattern if it comes out. Well, that's really good for them. Although if they leave that, we're super happy as well. Okay, there's half the green we need. Yellow we don't really care about. Green, green. Water's going to continue along here. Yellow can probably go in the corner. Not really used for any other pattern. Also completely ignored the macaw. Just take this first animal and just completely ignore it. Distracted by other things. I mean, they finished the hedgehog and they probably going to get some decent number of patterns done on the meerkat and the ladybug. If neither of us would have taken another animal, I don't know. Maybe it's closer than I'm thinking. Because I have ignored the dude. We probably set up to get these 3 greens, I think. Let's start. Keep going with our water. Get a macaw pattern in there and make sure this mountain scores. Could have ideas of sneaking in the bear pattern later for 1 cube. Put a green here. Maybe we could greed the green another round and take the water building, tree stump. Okay, that's just very smart, but it doesn't, well, get some of their ladybug patterns. Okay, that's really good, I think. Yellow scores. Six points for the hair. The macaw is more than that. Get another macaw up here. Just like half completing these animals is no good though. Guess it's still at least 2 more rounds. Yeah, we just need all the green we can get though. Maybe the buildings wouldn't be bad here. Yeah, in fact, we could even chuck a building down here and that finishes another hair pattern. That looks okay. Seemed like the best thing available. Finishes that building. We have 1 more turn left to make this building score. And we also should not forget about the duck patterns. Don't need to take anything still. Yeah, no rush. I don't know. If they get their one more yellow, they're actually scoring really well. They do have that guaranteed. Oh, this is not good. Yellow, yellow is probably the best thing we can take. But the difference between them getting one or two yellows is not that massive. There's no green. Yellow, yellow building makes this tree stump makes this building score. Is that enough? It definitely ends the game. But I think they're going to end it anyway. Can't believe we're going to lose this. 13, 17, 27. 26, 39. 38. Our total only scores 12. Their tiger score, their lion scores the same, if not better. Is 2 water better? Maybe. 2 water is a lot of points for us. Maybe I should have just denied. Maybe I should have not worried about denying 2 yellow. But the fact that they don't take the yellow, I think this is definitely not the best move for them at all. Like, just 1 yellow is... 1 yellow has to be better than whatever they're doing. Because it gets them 10 points from the lion, 8 points from the lion, and 5 points from the ladybug. Just the fact we couldn't get the... Really, that's ridiculous. I shouldn't have greeted those 3 greens. No, meh. If we get the greens, we finish the hair, but it's only 7 points. That is definitely the right move, taking them away. I should have taken the greens. Well, they definitely took the wrong thing in the last move. I think if I leave them 2 yellow, they always take it. So it kind of worked out. So I think 2 yellow is not that bad for us. 2 water is obviously better, but it would then be relying on them to take the... Then I think they'd just take the right thing, though. Yeah, 2 water is 12 points, 2 yellow is 5 points. But yellow is so much better for them. Like we said, yellow is plus 13. 1 yellow is plus 13 for them. Maybe I should have just denied the ladybug. Yeah, it was actually a bad move going for the hair because I already needed the... I just kind of assumed I'd already built this, but I needed the green for this as well. Really annoying. Mona the Doge. There's a bit of black, there's a bit of red. I think it's reasonable enough to start with column 2 as we like to do. Don't even mind starting to group up the black together. I don't mind playing King Domino. I think 2-player is way superior to 4-player. I know that for sure. We want to start grouping up stuff together. We want to start grouping up the yellow together. Do we just slow take stuff? They probably are forced to group things together now. Yeah, I've played a lot of 2-player King Domino with Gladys. Okay, this seems alright. If we take a red, they take a red, it groups up 2 black, but that's not that good. We don't actually want to take too many things. Yeah, in fact, we want the red down here. So we just do that then. We take a red down here, they take a red, we get the black. And then we get whatever for line 1. Deny them the blue because they'd like to put it in line 4. Oh, no, 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 no. Definitely don't agree with them putting the yellow there. 2 white. So I think we just stop any ideas that they have of finishing yellow this round. So we just take 1 yellow with first play, which is good for us anyway. I don't think we mind too much if they're denying us some red. Let's get our 1 black. Look to get maybe 2 yellow or 2 white. We can really do either of those things. So maybe we just take 2 red. Groups up 3 blue together. Yeah, this looks pretty decent. Have ideas of getting 3 blue and then something for line 2 is guaranteed anyway. Get 2 yellow, get the 5 blue. Okay, now their board doesn't look as bad. But we just got to really try to make it painful for them to get the yellow. Yeah, we're going to deny them yellow again. Let's get our red complete. We need a lot of red, actually. They're also going to start needing yellow for line 2 as well. So it's going to be very painful for them. Okay, we're going to get 2 white. Let's take the 1 red. If they ever group up to yellow, we just take it away. Let's take out 2 white. Take 1 yellow. Take another yellow. Now let's just discard the rest. Whatever, we can afford to put a white here. White should be relatively uncontested. Now, their board is looking quite funny. red should be, well, nearly completely uncontested, not quite. We definitely do want 2 red, though. It's quite bad if we don't get it, I think. Could have ideas of just getting 5 black together. But yeah, any black they have to discard is positive for us. Let's take first play with the yellow. They're really trying to group up all of the yellow together, so... Should we just give them the yellow, but also make them discard all the black? Wait, that doesn't work. We get the black. Yeah, they're really trying to group them all together. Yeah, whatever. Just deny them the yellow here. It stops them getting 2 columns, stops them finishing line 2. That's a useless move for them. Oh, this is completely dead for them now. Now they get 6 black. Hello, Wonder. We could even be nice and take it, but I'm not here to be nice. Yeah, I don't really want to... I mean, it would still be fine to take it. This is just the much safer way to win. Wow, no black. Okay. But also, yeah, not enough white, so that would have backfired completely. Yeah, we're completely fine here. Guess there's no black. We want some red. Wow, thanks, Cal. Hopefully no one is reading that chat message. Yellow's the only thing that scores for them, so we just take that away. Discard the rest. Well, we probably don't even have to discard, we just get to put this in line 4, yep. You can see they committed that yellow in round 1 and they only just finished it in round 5, so it was definitely not the right move at the time. Okay, we'll keep going with Viva Catrina. Still trying to get top 20 in this game. Got to do it while our K factor is high, so we actually get more for wins. Although I can't remember if it was easy to find an arena game last week. Maybe did we just play a normal? Oh, never mind, it is. Okay, first player. First player. I don't know what my current thoughts are, but racing for balloons is quite important. But I think the main thing we want is the person altar here. This would be the best hull by a long way, so I just want to kind of set that up for ourselves. We can also connect the butterflies here later. Is Brass Birmingham in development on BGA? I mean, I believe it is. I don't have any official confirmation. I remember reading about it somewhere, so probably. Interesting. We like the Crossroads tiles. We like them a lot. Probably go down here. I think they wouldn't mind taking the double butterfly, and then do we take this and give up the stall? It's possible we do, because there's just... This is the only stall that we can see in half the tiles of the game. So if there's just not many stalls, that is not very useful. I think we do give them the stall, and if they do take it, we get the yellow altar. I remember the announcement for TI4 was like a year or two ago, and that seems seemingly dead, but yeah, I don't know. We'll definitely take this altar. I think we just go up here. Make a big chimera up here. Make some little ones down here. I'm not sure Brass would be the easiest game to code either. Balloons and a person. Give up the yellow balloon altar, the green balloon altar. Maybe. It's a pretty good tile. Gets us 1 away from 3 red. I imagine they take the altar, and then I think we take the yellow and the person. Could even connect it up down here. It's kind of ugly. Oh, no, that's yeah. Should be okay. Not like they're racing us on yellow. We just need... Maybe that was dumb. We do need a connecting tile for that. I guess any old corner tile can do it. Like this one. Yeah, we just want to... Oh, I actually don't think it's guaranteed we get this. I can never remember. We take, they take. We take, they take, we take. No, we do get this guaranteed. That's beautiful. Okay, so let's just connect this up so we win yellow. Do I think Ark Nova's success has anything to do with the animal theme? I think it's definitely a part of it. If it were a theme like building dams, I don't think it would work that well. I don't think it would be anywhere near as popular. We take, they take, we take, they take, we take. Nice, we can just keep connecting up and get these butterflies. It's cool. Hey, I'm a dam enjoyer. I like Barrage actually, but there's a reason that all these popular games have cute themes like animals. Okay, this wins us the red bonus. Now, they are actually just... What the heck is happening here? What on earth? Okay, if they get the butterfly altar, they'll probably win the game. Okay, we have to really make sure we connect this up. This is the best spot for it. Of course I... Are you sure you really want to play me when I'm still in Silver League, JD? I mean, I'm happy to play any elite players. I guess you did play me last time, so I can't really call you a chicken. Chess has a horse? That's true. I mean, chess is like the most popular game in the world. You can see the animal theme really works for it. Okay, no altars. There are some stalls. Only two. Three though, but they already have banana. Yeah, we both have banana. Got to look at what races we're trying to win. Blue and green we're still trying to win. So we don't really want to reveal a green. Having said that, this is a good tile for us. Pretty much everything we do is going to reveal a green. And we just take the best tile for us. I don't know, this is probably more important to connect up. Now we're only one yellow away as well. Is chess misogynistic? Isn't the queen the best piece? Actually, it's not really a discussion I want to have on stream, so just ignore that question. I think we can probably start giving him stalls, because if they take that one, we get that one, so it's like whatever. We get a person and a blue. Yeah, we win the race to blue. Just chilling. Finish the Chimera. No, 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 no. This should be pretty close to over. Now 48 to 22. I don't know what's going on down here. Okay, their score is a little bit deceptive, but they need a lot of these crossroad tiles. In fact, they are going to get one of these guaranteed. They need a lot of these crossroad tiles, though. It's going to give them a lot of points. Because they're actually going to connect up all of these dudes and the stall free tile. And all the balloons and the chimeras. Didn't actually do a rating check. I don't know if they're bluffing me or not. Okay, they actually know what they're doing, seemingly. I'm not going to be complacent then. Like, now we win the green bonus as well. Should probably just deny all the green balloons we can. Also gets the red. Oh, wait, this is a stall. No, take the stall. Take the crossroad. They leave us this long tile, which is pretty good for us. Gets us green bonus, gets us red bonus, gets us another yellow balloon, which our alter scores. Doesn't reveal anything too important. Okay, we won every single balloon bonus. How can we possibly lose? We have a 37-point lead. I'll be just shocked if we lose. This is a 4-point tile. Everything else is pretty much rubbish for us. We don't care about. We just get one of these crossroad tiles and that finishes the chimera down here. Or 2 chimeras down here. Which we get. Okay, I mean, we can see their points. Yeah, but this is it. They've just connected everything now. That's it. They have one more chimera. But I guess, yeah, these tiles are just not going to score us anything. Because we're all ballooned out. So we're just using these for butterflies. Do we have anything that can connect up more butterflies? Not really. Can we get any more bonuses? No. So many. That is a very good looking board. They neglected green. Just stop them getting the 3-point tile. Oh, and we're last pick, but this does nothing for us. I guess we get that. Nice. Good win. That difference is pretty much all in the balloon points. Not quite enough for top 20. Yeah, have a look at the game earlier. This was an arena game. Can't camp on like 2070. There might be a time soon that we start camping, but it's not yet. Yeah, it's just pointless to camp anything under 2100. Wow, that's an instant queue. What happened to JD in top 2? Three elites and a gold. Okay, well this is a round where you probably don't mind passing first. Although yeah, okay, we get a 19 for free. I think everyone's reasonably happy this round, or unless iBooger, what a name. Do they bid more? Well, I'm not going to play Arena on stream when I'm starting to camp. I'm not going to stop playing Arena if I'm going to play it off stream. Yeah, I mean, this is the highlight of every stream, right? The for sale section. Wow, this is a horrendous round. Probably going to have to pass here for the 1, unfortunately. Unless it goes 2, 3, 4, I would go 5, but it goes 2, 4, 5 pass, I guess. Almost certainly going to bid 5, and then we just pass. That's unfortunate. Wow, 6. Okay, I was already going to pass, but now I'm even more going to pass. Well, I didn't want to risk us overbidding. We're just an unpredictable silver leaguer. It's understandable. Don't know how much everyone else is going to bid, but 4 seems reasonable. Does it go 2, 4, 6 pass? Or does it go 2, 4, 5, 6 pass? I think either of those things would be okay. Yeah, there's no way it goes 7. Just a 400 elo, Bob. Jeez. We would like to get a high number, though. We have a lot of money. Everyone else is relatively broke, although Blue still has a lot of money as well. If we could not pass here first, that would be great. Well, he goes 2, 4, 5 again. It's so annoying. What the hell is this guy's problem? Okay, we just have... These are our 2 low numbers. It's pretty bad. We don't really have a choice here. This guy's just overpaying. We can just start super low because green has to pass and yellow has to pass. But we do want one of the top two if we can get it. We might just have to outbid blue here. And there's been a lot of cheating going on in For Sale. We're really going 6? We just can't afford to take a 12. Is a 12 even that different? Surely the difference in 4K is worth it though. I just don't see how I can pass and win the game. I think yellow has kind of cooked our game too much. I mean, it goes 6, 7. We get a 23. We have to go 6 here. It's so good for yellow as well, though, because they're going to get like a 13 for free. Pretty much no choice. Otherwise, we get worse than a 23. Yeah, this game is not going to go well. I would be pretty confident we have the worst hand out of everyone. Two of the 2s are out in one round. I think we just try to avoid them. Okay, we'll take a 6 for that. We got to track when the 0s are out. That's another 0 out. We have to avoid this 0. Oh man, but 23 is our highest. If we get the 0 here, we're already just dead anyway. What the hell? Okay, 4 is unhinged there. Actually, 4 is a really odd move. Honestly, it does make me wonder if there are multiple people in this lobby together. There's just no reason to do it. I think we still try to avoid the 3. Everyone's bid pretty high so far. Oh yeah, we like Vitel. No one's saying Vitel's a cheater. Avoid the 3 again. Problem is there's still 1-0 left, but yeah, blue is like tanking their game and they still are just gonna beat us. I don't know what we could have done. Go the 1 here and just try to avoid the 0 in the last round with our 3. No, we don't avoid it, we get a 0. Honestly, what could we have done? I don't see any different move. So sad. It's crazy they finished second. I think I probably just helped them get second because I had to overbid on the 2 last rounds and that helped them get not a dud card. Like, I don't think second round could have been played any differently, really. Leftover money is 1k each. I don't even want to write fifth, it's just a loss. we could be very done with for sale. Thinking about how I don't have time for other games, for sale might just be on the chopping block. Okay, we are up against Damien. Quick rating check, we don't have a lot of time. Okay, Credit Core seems like a no-brainer. Allied Banks is good. Eccentric Sponsor, do we have anything to play with it? Nothing expensive, so no. Do we have anything to do with the power? Maybe an ore processor looks okay. Do we have access to more power? Tech, but we have one of the science for it. $39 seconds. Saturn for sure? No. There is no way you're being serious about that. I think we got a nice early ore processor. I think we just standard project power. Don't have any titanium, so I can't imagine this is worth speculating on, but shuttles might be worth it. We have some extra power. Probably feels fine enough like this. Release. I can't calculate if we have enough time to do it. If we have enough money to do it, I mean. I think we should. Oh my god, I forgot it. I keep forgetting the map we're on. Oh, that's why, because of the Rim Settler. But really, would you pick it over Credit Core just because of that? That still seems crazy to me. The thread's gonna be super mad watching this. I forgot it was Hellas. It still would not have changed my decision. Deal with it. But we can't even activate AMC. We don't have the titanium production. We have plenty of money though. We can draw the card first and see if we hit a science tag or a power. We don't, so then we can play release, then we can standard projects power into pass. Oh, Saturn has TI prod. Okay, it would have worked out pretty well. Okay, it would have worked out really well. Still not complaining about our start. Yeah, so what can we actually... Oh, and thank you, Bob. I skipped that. Thank you very much, Bob. Forestel is never done. Does frustrate me a lot. Play Natural Preserve. Oh yeah, what was Damien's rating? Platinum League. Energizer. We could potentially get this 6 energy production. If we find a science tag, that's really easy. Diversifier. Polar Explorer seems like they're going for Tactician. Anyway, Giant Ice, no-brainer pick. Nitromos will be playable as soon as we do that. Magfield has a lot of upside later in the game, I guess, but do we care about a Nitromos? I mean, just the fact that it's playable really soon. But we're also just boosting up this, so it doesn't even really matter. But neither does Magfield. We don't need the Ironworks. Don't think they care either. Don't get baited, but it's so good. It gives 3 points. ECF's a bait. I think we can go for a Nitromos probably. We'll just play Ore Processor and start pumping that, and that's pretty much it. Advanced Alloys. Oh, don't make the AMC start worse. Hey, don't you forget about that plant production either. Sneaky good plant production. Hey, we're also critical, so giant ice becomes a lot better. I think we're just passing after this, unless, yeah, even if they play two oceans, doesn't matter. So we should keep an eye on Diversifier. They have a corporate stronghold. Yeah, just passing, nothing else to do. They have 6 cards in hand. I swear I just looked and it said they had 4. They got 1 there. Media Group. Media Group, yes. Towing a Comet, yes. Media Group and Critical. And some Titanium. Peroxide Power does give us Energizer, whatever it's called. I think Towing a Comet's just too good though. Wave Power should be playable soon. But do we care? Probably not. Can't imagine we need another power source when we're only 1 science tag away from that one. Yeah, very easy media. We can just do ore processor into media. And we don't need to giant ice yet. We can just Towing a Comet, I guess. Maybe over the card draw. Now, our opponent doesn't have any card draw, which is good, because they're not helping Terraform at all. Could definitely be a longer game. Okay, never mind. They are helping to Terraform. They take the card draw. At least they do it before we place the ocean. Oh, and look at their engine. Yeah, why are we even bothering to build around here? Let's just do some plant walking. I just have a feeling I should land claim this. I've had bad experiences not. I know Thread's probably going to throw up with that move, but this is like the best oceans. This is like the best ocean rebate spot, right? Should just claim it. Should clearly be Electro Cat here, I think. Yeah, well, I definitely don't want to give it to them. Plantation, decent to keep, but we are just missing that science tag still. They have really good income and heat production, I guess. Permafrost should be useful. Tundra farming, a little bit far. I think the oxygen is just going to be done by the time tundra farming comes down, probably. Anyway, we do want to wait for them to raise the heat before we giant ice asteroid. Maybe we even want to get shuttles down before we ice asteroid. But we need more power to be able to shuttles because we still need to do our oxygen booster. We really need that science tag. 1, 2. Kind of, well... Paying a plant doesn't feel right. I know it's a good card. Does it help us with tacticians just so far away? Diversifier, we don't have... We're getting the plant tag soon. I already have the building tag. I don't think so. I've heard it plenty of times. Tundra farming is a bad card. It's etched into my brain. Our research outpost, lovely. I guess they can put it next to our land claim spot there. Maybe they're a bit less incentivized to, but I guess they're probably more incentivized to. Hmm. Oh. That on a weird spot. Yeah, that's more annoying. Well, it's okay. We can just never take that ocean rebate spot and just work down here, I guess. They do raise heat, so now we can consider Ice Asteroid, but it can also still wait. I think we're just having not much to do this round. Oh, should we look at funding? God. God, what? I don't think we can fund any of these. Can't even fund Cultivator because they have 9 cards in hand. They could just have a ton of plant production. Even though with us being credit core, it should be kind of safe. Should we just SP Ocean? SP Ocean into Nitro Moss? SP Ocean's pretty bad, I guess. Gets Nitro Moss down sooner. Big Asteroid. Get some of that heat. Dude, that's like a free card for them as well with advanced alloys. Just be a little bit patient on this. Just goes against everything I know that I should not SP stuff here, but I feel like I should because it feels like such a waste finishing with 46 money and nothing to do. Energy tapping, oh my god. And peroxide power. Open City or Mangrove? Probably Mangrove, just for the fact that there is Cultivator. They passed Herbivores. Oh, and how are we just not finding another science tag? Like, now CEOs is pretty good. Really don't care. I know we get benefit from this with being credit core. And it's just actually a really good steel dump for them. I don't take mining rights either. Gen 5, 12 money. Surely mining rights pays for itself with the titanium. So bad. Problem is, oh my god. Problem is, it's a teleporter, so I kind of want to place the greenery first and then use it. Scared about escarpment. I was planning on doing it over the titanium because I think that's much safer. Because we know AMC is out of the deck. And it's just better anyway, right? So I think what I'm planning on doing is standard greenery mining rights. Restricted area gets them Polar Explorer. A bad section of the map. Yeah, that's why I want a standard greenery first, which I think being credit core is defensible. Problem is, do I have enough money for mining rights and standard power? It's close. I think I do. Yeah, like talk about any science tag. Where are these? Standard power path. Oh, I was meant to get Energizer so long ago, I just can't. Oh, his engine is definitely better. The problem is he has basically complete control over the game with the heat. I mean, I can keep raising oxygen, the oceans will get done, but I can't control the heat. So if he wants to keep delaying it, he can. And freaking standard project power plants are killing me. I think I should look to fund something. I don't know what. Cultivator has to be the only thing we have a chance of winning. But I'm not really in a position to fund that. Okay, at least the good news is they seem to want to keep raising heat. Yeah, maybe just we don't. Definitely seems like Comet. Algae is really good, but I don't want to get hit with plants. We get the media group and the critical rebate. We can spend our titanium on it, so can they. They probably take the Vesta anyway. I think Comet's just the best card for us here, probably. Media Archives is nearly cash positive, but do we care? Designed is the science tag we need. It's definitely these two. It's not great, but it's not that bad, is it? Also, I don't know how I... It's not that bad, is it? They shouldn't be able to get the oxygen bump, I don't think. They still need to claim Polar Explorer Diversifier. I don't think they can get anything else before us. We can definitely get Energizer. That'll be next round. Also want to get the bump at 8. think we should be able to get that with plantation next round. IO mining. So now they have rim settler and diversifier. They claim diversify. Okay, so that's their round pretty much done. We can do ore processor into designed or comet first. I just don't want to get past 14. We can still afford it, yes, with the titanium. As long as they don't sabotage us. Yeah, take that one plant. That'll teach you. And yeah, I calculated this as well, by the way. Might as well just play it, not doing anything else. Okay, so now we get the heat. We do ore processor into normal convert. We can do next round tech stress into energizer as well. Underground city. Oh, they're going to dump it right there. Oh. It's crazy they can afford that. I guess we're building over here on the card draw. Okay, mining expedition becomes a lot worse because we're getting the heat bump. We are first player. I think we just have to deny the quantum extractor. That would give them ideas of stealing our award. Water splitting, now going for both seems a bit too much. Would I care if they play rad suits? Probably not. Would I care if they started water splitting? I think they must have better things to do. But it is kind of a steel dump. Don't really want to play heat trappers. Can I bait them into taking it and playing it? Can I bait them into at least buying it? It's never going to play it against them. I think we're actually keeping nothing here. Pretty confident we're keeping nothing. Okay, ore processor, greenery, card draw. That's nice. That's really nice. Next two moves we have to do tech into energizer, I think. Oh yeah, because they're threatening the rim settler as well. I guess we'll have a very clear idea if they get Polar Explorer this move. Then they'll try to snipe the third one as well. Yeah, this is good. So we do Ecozone into Herbies. They do fund Contractor, but I don't think we could have avoided that. And Magnate, yeah, they're pretty safe funds. Let's do it. Tech Stress. Energizer. Don't have to play Ecozone yet. We have this land claimed forever. probably going to be this spot for it. But we probably do want to do Eco Zone this round so we can do Herbies into Convert at the start of next round. I guess we could wait for something like Viral Enhancers, and if they're going to kill our plants anyway, they're going to do it at the start of next round anyway, so probably doesn't matter. So in that case, we can just pass. True. I forgot about the +2 income. Yeah, I mean, it's most likely just always getting played, right? Should have just played it. Maybe it's not so bad. We get the extra heat. I guess it's not really a breakpoint that matters, though. We're already getting +2 next round, +1. Okay, they did have they played the Vesta insects. We care about anything else here? No. Insects. Definitely not going to take Contractor from them. Protected Habs. Would make me feel pretty good. Gives the point. Skill dump free. Don't need it though. 1, 2. I don't know. With well, okay, Insects is not that good. Feeling a bit better with these cards though, and Protected Habs as well. But it means they must have taken something pretty damn good first pick. Let's see what they start with. I'll assume they're going to kill our plants. Probably got to deem us down or something. With Protected Habs, we can also just save our plants. Save our greenies for when we put down our city. But I guess we do want the oxygen bonus and the income that comes with it. Just make sure it's not a BGA problem. 51 to 47. They have 11 cards to our 10. Standard greenery. Interesting. Is that really the best thing they have? I guess I'm another conversion, I guess. It means no plant killer. We'll just open with protected habitats. And also means we get open city down sooner. Can also play the ocean. That does enable kelp farming, so maybe we should hold off on that. Go ore processor. Maybe we can even consider eco zone over here into convert over here. Our livestock. It's okay. Would we open city over here? Maybe not. Where do we even want to? Maybe it's just the best spot for it. ecozone herbivores before they lose their plant production. Now eccentric would be pretty good for us to fund, but not paying 20 for that. So, I mean, we can do conversion into open city. Don't see why we wouldn't do that. Get another conversion. Probably time to play investment loan. Investment loan, permafrost, conversion. I think this is going to be a close finish. I don't know, 10 cards in hand, but we got good stuff going now. Do we want to play insects now, or do we wait for plantation? Probably makes sense to play both of these this turn. Shuttles as well. Insects for +3, but it does give us conversion starter next round. Doesn't really matter. Now we just become very predictable. We only have 2 cards in hand. Useless. I'd be happy if they Aquifer pumped. Indentured Workers is actually 8 money for minus a point. Robo Workforce. It's a little bit late to be playing it. I can't imagine they'd have anything that worthwhile increasing. Magfield. 8 money for 1.1 plant production. Probably do want them to Aquifer pump, if anything. I think 8 money probably is worth it. Is this? It's an extra plant production. It's like a point for 8. Trying to think about how we're starting off the round. Definitely ore processor. Wait, is it definitely? Probably not, because we can actually use this power to convert that over to another temperature bump next round. I think we just start with maybe a standard project ocean in to convert. Convert for the last oxygen point. And then we try to... No, we can't do mangrove yet. Large convoy. I was thinking about eccentric. Large convoys, yeah, really good for them. They do get that ocean spot. They get all those livestock animals. 20 is so expensive though. Like, cultivator is 1 pretty much. They're also so rich. I think I shouldn't. I mean, they could end this round if they wanted to. Means I think we do have to play our best cards here. Let's go fund into plantation, maybe. Save indenture for next round if we do need it. Plantation helps us get another conversion if they do decide to end, but I guess if they're ending, we just lose. Most likely just pass here. Lava flows. Well, we know they have lava flows. Raise, lava flows. I think that it's going to end anyway. So it's like, do we take the point now? But we probably just lose because they have so much money. I think we just have to bank on them not ending it. Even if it goes to another round, we probably lose anyway, but I think if we help them end this round, then we just guaranteed to lose. Crazy. Maybe... Do you actually think we would have won if we picked Saturn's system? Not like we found... I mean... Stealing the titanium would have been massive. Would have been completely game-changing. Oh, they have nitrogen rich. Well, it's not ending, but it's not looking good. With their 6-point lead, it's probably just concedable. I guess we can have a look at the drafts and see if we hit anything that could change the outcome of this game. Kelp farming? It's something. Heat trapping? Kelp farming? Heat trapping is 2 points for them. Sabotage is quite painful. House printing is 1 point for free for them. No, I probably should have just denied Dev Center. Any hope with our Ecozone herbivores? At least we can open with temperature. Bit weird they'd put it next to our city. Yeah, no, we're okay with the Ecozone because we have the mangrove as well. 8-point deficit. Makes sense, just take the heat. I don't know, is the money most impactful? Is the titanium? It's probably got to be the money. I mean, I know the titanium's worth 12. Maybe it just is. They probably have some way to spend it. So we're always putting a plant there. 5 points. 11 cards. 100 in money and minerals. Livestock. I mean, we can actually afford to SP City. We have perfect money too. Yeah, probably doesn't matter. Is greenery, SP greenery better? Nope. We have more than perfect money too. I guess it's, well, they're not short of any city spots. Probably could have placed stuff a bit better. Yeah, actually that is probably a better spot. No, it's actually a better spot. I see it. And we do need that one plant. Like, we need spaces around it anyway. It's pretty much all we got. We get 5 more points. Plant. We finish on 89. They're finishing on 88 at the moment. Yeah, I just placed this round. Could have placed that better as well, I guess. Well, I don't really see it though. Let's see what they have. Might as well just finish the game at this point. Saving the Ganymed colony, so our sabotage did something. It's annoying, I keep forgetting it's Hellas map. But I guess that is something to consider, that should probably just think about Saturn systems a lot more on this map. Even still, like, I don't know. I don't think I saw any of these cards to deny. They didn't even... They got card drop in like round 5 or something. Well, it would have... Yeah, it would have for sure paid off because we also had Asteroid Mining Consortium. $11 in the end. I just really suck at this map. I don't have anywhere near enough practice on it. Also took forever to find that science tag, and I mean, they had a really good move. I think round 3, just energy tapping us to kill our oxygen booster for a round. We had to SP power twice. That's like game losing in itself. Hey, I told you I have all opponents open. $17.38, 556 rating. Money sponsors on Hollywood Hills. I'm not going to say no to that. I think what that typically means is they'll have snapping sponsors. Usually how it goes. Projects Australia Reptiles Predators. Yeah, but I mean, especially on Hollywood Hills. Maybe it's not the best map for it. Ooh, clever cards or kiosk build? Probably has to be clever cards. Just cycle through sponsors faster, but I'd be pretty happy with kiosk build as well. See what they got. They got sunbathing, which is still decent as well. Oh man, if we were first player here, this would be so easy. Hopefully we get Australia, but just doesn't seem likely. Maybe predator breeding is an option. Export on Asia could be okay. The rest, Could think about going bird uni as a backup plan. I hate it though. Sponsor Zoo is nice at least. There's just nothing else really worth keeping. I'm not going to get your opponents to play an adder. Also, they took ignore requirement animals over chaos build. Fair enough. I think it's just these. Duplicate Sos? Sometimes. Like, it would be useful here, being second player guaranteeing Australia. That would be really nice. No Predators. Please just give us Australia, please. I guess with the rear here, going Bird University wouldn't be as bad. It's unfortunate. I really don't want to snap up a rear. Just really needs to do the early project though. I think we need it. I hate it so much. I want to do anything to avoid it. I just can't see any other move. Definitely not Reptile Uni. I hate that I'm leaving these open for them for later. Oh my. Being first player would have been a massive advantage this game. They get a Meerkat Den. Thankfully they can't play that, but they can sunbathe it. They may want to. They take the brown spider monkey. Interesting. Blessed. It doesn't really feel like a blessing to me. God. No, the Horse Whisperer could have been in our hands. No, in a two-player game you can get 3 or 4. You can get 3 definitely. 4 is a stretch. You can get 4 in very specific circumstances. Oh, it's so incredibly bad. I'm considering just export on Asia over the 5 money, but like, is that even worth doing? I just don't want to draw any extra cards. Play rear break 5. Like, they're already doing everything they want. What is our follow-up plan? Playing export on Asia just doesn't do anything for us. At the same time, I do want to cover the H's, and a 2 size here could lead to a 3 size here after that. Maybe we high roll a sponsor. Well, it makes sense that I have an Australian one with the Hawkfish. Cover another H. Wow, for a Tech Institute, Jesus Christ. I can't even stop them playing it. Well, that's a super greedy break, and that's lucky for me. Super greedy cards action. Can't believe they did that. Nope, nope, nope. We're not getting Europe Partner Zoo to play a Badger. We'll save this. Maybe we get an Australia Predator. Oh, Lord. So let's assume they kept Tech Institute and Adventure Playground. Probably be very tempted to snap up the Science Library. There's no chance you... Well, that tells us they kept Adventure Playground. Okay, we need a 2 CP worker so we can get Australia Partner Zoo. Placement's going to be a little bit cooked. So maybe we're just taking 2 size. Okay, like kiosk from the bird management, 2 size, 3 size, get the H's. Okay, but also now I just kind of want snapping if they're not going to take the science library. It's an S tier card for money sponsors. Okay, I mean, they're connected to their H's, but now they just assume we don't have a project or what? Wouldn't mind finding a bird, I think. Extra card to pouch. Could take Partner Zoo from the left, but we just get 2 CP worker here. But always do things in the correct order. Always, always, no. We'll get there. Always, always search for the bird first. Okay, that just consolidates our plan, reconfirms our plan to get the science library. I think we're going to be poor enough that the kiosk is going to be useful. That gorilla field research looks pretty tasty. Don't think we snap it up, but money's a little bit tight. We definitely want a 3 size over the H. I would like to draw from the deck for extra cards to pouch here. We just don't want a short round, so if they could take 2 CP workers as well, that would be nice. They have a Tech Institute they probably want to play as well. 2 cards in hand. They got a sponsorship Vultures from the last H, but I assume they sold it with Sunbathing. I'm really shocked they let us get this though. That's not good gameplay. Maybe they also have they took the random brown spider monkey. Do we think they kept that though? I mean, they played the monkey park, but if they kept Spider Monkey and Tech Institute, that would be a weird thing to keep. Wait, 5 income. They do have it? Question mark. Well, it kind of seems like it's not going to be a longer round. We need to wait and see if they play the tech or not. Wow, it's actually playable. My god, they are going to play it. So they have that in Tech Institute. Is that true? Maybe they didn't keep tech. Spend the X, grab Australia Partner Zoo. These are like the moves that we have to do. Australia Partner Zoo into Koala. Cards is a action we can take if we have time. What the... What? What on earth? This will get him to 5x tokens. That's the last card in their hand. What in the world? So if we do cards, they could break 7, but like, would they? Can we just play Koala and Pouch franchise and the... I kind of like the breeding program though. There has to be no world where they break 7. Surely not. They'd be going to the next round with 0 cards in hand and 1x token. And they don't get to sunbathe. There has to be no way. I think it's possible they will, but I think it's... Maybe it's just bad for them if they do. Obviously, it's bad for us discarding 3 cards. Maybe it's a little bit too greedy, but if we can make them break without doing cards, it's surely a good thing because they don't have a project to do. They're probably just going to grab Primate University. We definitely don't want to pouch the shoe bill. It's just a good 2-size animal. I think we need the project. Maybe we just pouch one thing. I'm too much of a chicken. At the end of the day, it's like 2 appeal. It's basically trading 1 card for 2 appeal. I think we can live without it. Because it's not also the cards we lose, we also lose the potential income. I agree it would be terrible for them. But it would also hurt us. I don't think we need to put ourselves in that position. Okay. Holy. Shubil is now dead. Money. Money's the problem. Diverse species looks pretty good. No surprise they're gonna break. Yeah, that's just for Australia, and that's our predator breeding. It's just we can't afford either. Australia release. Expert in herbies. A lot of things to consider. Clownfish is honestly scary as well. I can actually make an argument for 5 of these cards. They do not have a project. We could just very easily grab America's Partners who and do a project this round. I think it probably has to be the answer. Oh, don't put it into... Why would you put it into range? Why would you do this? Get sponsors up. Think we want to play the Expert and Herbies from range and pray to God that this falls off the display with another wave. Also sad about the gorilla field research disappearing. That's quite bad. There's no way they have a project. I mean, it's just got to be like Primate University, unless they go for a second partner zoo. Science 2 rep, I did not expect. In the build upgrade. It's going to be a good expert in Herbies. Now, please die. No justice. Okay, so we can, like, 4-size play Tiger. Of course, they're both in range. They probably just get to break before we get to do things. Bamboo Forest, maybe. I mean, we could have ideas about the muskox in the Bamboo Forest. We're building a 4-size. We just don't have time to do everything. They're just going to break 7 and do cards. Or unless they do want to build, but we still don't have time. But it's okay. We have expensive animals, so it's not the end of the world. Oh my god. They might even want to do another animals action just to get the 3rd Australian Reefer. Like, why wouldn't they? Nah, Jurong has to come after we do the bird breeding program because we need the rep to upgrade animals. And yeah, they should have definitely played the clownfish first. That's a pretty basic mistake. I am very surprised by that, actually. We still need 3 actions. We just can't. Unless we think it's just more important to X back cards here first and then spend an X to do project into 2 sides. It probably is more important. Yeah, maybe it is. Then we can actually do animals with an upgraded action. Yeah, okay. Do you think there's any world where they cover both the X tokens and just break 9? No. Okay, let's get 2 size bonus. We think they're gonna play the sea anemone. Guys, proud I said it right. I can read the card. Ooh, this is actually also nice if they break, because then we get a ×2 to start next round. Okay, this is working out pretty well. Don't want to cover the H just yet. Let's just get the X token. Anemone. Anemone. Are they going to play it? I kind of wanted to break 7. Good, 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 good. Give us a nice 2-size animal as well. Get us that ×2 on a Sos. Oh. Oh, Waza. Amazing. Has to be the keep. Cover the H. Amazing, not. Thanks. It can be playable really soon, honestly. They haven't upgraded sponsors. I'm a little bit surprised by that as well. But I think we have a really good next couple of moves, as long as we get the water playground as well. But, well, we have more than enough money because we're going to water playground over the 5 money at the same time we play Waza. This is good. We needed the rep to play Waza. But also no X tokens, we can play Playground and... Reptile Uni, I think, is a clear mistake. They're obviously just struggling for projects, but that is not right. Just go for Primate Uni, honestly. It's looking a lot better than what it was. It's looking alright now. I think we're just... Yeah, that's a tough question. Are we upgrading cards or a source? Yeah, true. We can also put Wazra up here, but that's whatever. The playground's just 3 points. Yeah, Oh, Galapagos. I get it's for the management plan as well. Galapagos is nice. They sell everything. Because they're getting 3 cards. Even this is wrong order. Get the cards and then sell stuff. Okay, the break is not in range, so we do cards and use Clever to get build out of the way. Oh, Christ, that crocodile. What is our project? Why did I think we had a project to do? Okay, we actually got to play the Dugong. Oh. Oh. Yeah, Oz4 is the project after we play the Dugong, but what the hell was I thinking? We can play Kawadi into breeding. Oh, that's annoying, because now... Ah. Doesn't quite work. I think we really want to do card flip. I mean, there is a lot of benefit to doing a So's flip into Asia Partner Zoo, but is there any point doing the breeding program if we don't have cards flipped? Also, a lot of merit to just playing the Dugong and killing the Croc. Even though I think it is likely they just do... Oh, they have the management plan. They're going for more for sure. I think we just kill it. Nah, Panda's not a large animal. So we can't ignore that condition. Conference is useless. Why are we keeping you? Actually not bad. Oh, yes, please play a sponsor. Oh, we knew that. Okay, it's fine. Perhaps I should have called the monitor, yeah. It's also just nice to dig through the stuff in our hand. Shut up, JD. Spokesperson's good here. Another reason to flip cards now. Spokesperson is money sponsors activation. Yeah, so I could definitely see science 2 rep. Maybe it's just hand size. And now 2 rep? No, I think we want the 2 rep. I don't know. Extra shift. The game's probably not going to last too much longer, though. I like the science 2 rep. Gives us money, gets us closer here. And then I think when we play Spokesperson, we could have ideas of playing Zoo School as well. Upgrade cards into 4 Australia. Yeah, we don't need extra shift. Oh, right, sorry. We get the 2 rep and we get Zoo School that way. Yeah, I mean, we don't even need the worker. Just money could be nice. Even though we're about to get more money. What are our end goals again? Surely diverse species is alright when they're going all reptiles, all primates, all sea animals. I think we can max it out. Especially if we get especially with the Coati, but I think we just take the Zoo School because it's more contested. And then we can look at playing 1 and 2 for 1x token. Drop the Coati maybe. They have 1 partner zoo. They are gonna fill map. Reptile management. They get a Mamba, so now they have. Oh, I hate that they chose partner zoo. That's a terrible reward. They should take 2 size. I guess they have a reptile house. So they have the rock monitor and the Mamba. They will get to 5. They're a little bit slow though. We actually just have 4 Preds. Four plus 4 is... Yes, it is 2. I would have figured it out. Definitely want the Coati. Was a special? No, not quite yet. Ooh. We don't need cards. Wow, the first seal actually is MVP right now. Look at this dude. Look at this dude. We just straight up go first seal Coati into breeding. Oh, sorry, we just go first seal into breeding. Don't even need the Coati for it. Meanwhile, they're playing a jellyfish. I think they threw this game when they didn't deny Science Library, probably. I don't know. We also got an amazing middle game draw with Sumatran Tiger Dugong. He's just breaking. He still has extra shift. I'm not convinced. I think he's doing cards and at least breaking. Anyway, we don't care. We can just play the first seal anyway. Probably get the last Australia Reef animal so they have the full set. Actually, the other one died. They take X1 and small. It does not look like they're breaking to me. Maybe they will after they see the first seal. Maybe they will after we start breaking one on them. Oh, that crocodile is terrible for them they can't fit it. Yeah, so if we don't find another predator, we just have to find time to build a 5 size. So I guess we take X tokens here. Well, now extra shift just does nothing for them. We discard the... We'd never have time for this. And we only have... We could have room for 2 rock animals, but I don't think we need to. Useless. We are the only ones with snapping. I guess Snowy Owl could be playable for us. We're about to get marketing we can do anytime though. I mean, I guess we are just putting the 2 size here anyway. 5 size goes over the rep. Ooh, that's an annoying Cobra. Dude, what is that timing? Like, I actually we have to play animals here first. No. We have diverse species, which is still going fine. We actually have to play this Cobra. Don't have any way to deny it. Really don't want to get hypnotized here. Really don't want to give him the reptile either. I don't want to do cards to draw it up. I don't think that's worth. I'd rather just score points playing an animal. And we can play 2 animals after. Because we're so close to ending. Like, I'm pretty sure we just do our project into... Predator breeding gets us to... We take marketing, I guess. Take the penguin pool. Ah, that Venomax is actually annoying. Well, I mean, we don't need the X tokens, we just take 12 money. Just start with a sponsor action to play the Science Institute for sponsor money. Like, we're that close to ending, I think. Maybe we get a... We play 1-2. It's fine. Nah, I don't think we didn't want to break here. Then they have 19 money. And no enclosures. We just don't break. We just try to end this round. Which should always happen. We can play like Science Institute plus Communicator. Four plus 2 is no X tokens. Animals. Maybe we're just doing 2 animals into last uni into marketing. We get money from double science. This is assuming we hit a sponsor to play with a Snowy Owl. That'll do. Alright, maybe if they go crazy and break. Oh, wait, we have... Well, no. We have perfect money. We have perfect money. We have perfect money because it costs one cheaper thanks to H. 99? No, this is way past 99. This gives us 5. 97, that's 101. Wait, why can't we ever play it? We can play it, it fits here. Yeah, we just end next move. Yeah, don't forget about spokesperson. Double science we have to get though, because we need the money from science library. Just all will be revealed, don't you worry. This is a cross. As long as we don't lose the double science uni here. If we do lose the double science uni, we have to cross in 2 turns. It's funny, we have perfect money and it's like a barely perfect cross. I mean, if they take double science, if they take double science, it doesn't really stop us anyway, because we get the money from science library. Like, we can actually just grab hand size and still cross with 100 exactly. So they actually can't stop us from crossing next move. We're not crossing during the damn break. Get out of here. We just have to make sure we end before a break happens. Because they just can't make up that many points with only 19 money. And they don't have another worker to do a project, so... Worst thing that would be is if BGA bugs and we get timed out. Ah, sorry, they do have extra shifts. I don't think it matters still. I don't see what project they're doing. They have 2 cards in hand. Supposed to play the water icons before after the aquarium? Not in my world. Come on, man. I want to do this cross. They're online as well. Whoops. Oh, no. I want my full points. I'm going to make it turn-based. I think there is a 0% chance we are losing from here. But I'll wait a minute, because I think it is a very cool ending to do. But yeah, it's possible they just rage quit and they just, yeah, they're letting the timer run down. Some sort of coping mechanism. Skip their turn and do the cross. Okay. If they're not back by 2 minutes, I'll do it. I'm pretty sure they just rage quit. And I think if we look at their 2 cards in hand, it's going to be nothing and nothing. I'll just do the cross now because I think it's too cool to ignore. You pay 4 for the sponsor, which is important because we need all the money we can get. Also, if my opponent's not here, do I have to pay them Venom? I guess I'm not paying them Venom, but... They had Aquatic Park for 1. Wait, what? Why do I only get plus 0.03? They deleted their account. Wait, what? Huh? That's kind of messed up. Why am I getting 0.03 for that? Dude, that is a bug. You even see they lose 3.01. That's the correct amount. Why am I gaining 100 times less than that? Yeah, I don't know why this is saying 1%. The game was clearly 93%. Oh, Emma is getting contacted, don't you worry. I'm proud of that win. I think that was a tough position early. It was 100% 93. It was that sounded confusing. It was definitely 93%. We saw it at the top. We can go back and check. It'll say 93% done. It says 100, but Alpia 92% of game progression. That's extra rude, because they're even still here. I wonder if they knew it was going to happen. Whatever. I'll message BGA about it. There'll be an update in the comments section. Probably nothing's going to happen, because BGA just ignores all my emails. They ignore all my reports as well, but we'll see. Anyway, good win to finish the day at least. Some sort of bug. It seemed to think the game was 1% progressed, but we were at the end game. At least we still get full arena points, which is good because Cow is on our tail at the moment. But I would have liked that to get to 2nd overall. That would have been nice. Anyway, yeah, that is it for today. I think relatively okay overall. I mean, 4 sale was a bit disgusting. The others were really good wins. It was a good day. I mean, the main thing is we kept our lead in Ark Nova. We're not quite at camping territory yet, but I don't know. If I hit 2100, maybe I'll consider camping. It's still very low and there's still a long time to go, but really when you get that high, the onus is on other people catching you. So anyway, thanks all for watching. Have a good rest of the day, and we'll see you guys on Wednesday for Ark Nova Wednesday. Who is Sir Fluffy? They are... Nope. Sir Fluffy is just someone that doesn't play a lot. they've actually signed up for... Oh yeah, I guess I'll do this announcement. They've signed up for all these Ark Nova tournaments that I hosted in the past. But Ark Nova number 6 is coming. It is here. So, and this is open for all experts and above. There's plenty of room, so if there's still a lot of space in like a week, I'll open up to some lower rated players as well. But yeah, this will feature a lot of the top players on BGA. Just single elimination, up to 256 players. And it starts on my birthday, so that's exciting. Anyway, yeah, that's definitely it. See you guys on Wednesday. Good night.